Following program is rated TVMA for mature audiences only. I tried to tell them not to curse, but it happens.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that spit.
Welcome back. It's your guy Dan the Statement, and this is your Smackdown review for March 28th, 2025. This show was mid. Not in a negative way, guys. I know somebody said that I was trashing WWE today. I love WWE. But at the same time, I'm going to tell you how it is. This show is way too long. Smackdown is 3 hours plus. It's killing us. It's killing the content creators. It's killing the podcasters. It's killing the IWC. I found myself fighting to stay awake during the show at points. Not lying. There's a lot that we need to cover, and I don't want to stay here all night. But the advertised segments and what was going to go on tonight, we had the number one thing: Roman, Seth, and CM Punk contract signing. LA Knight versus Braun Strowman for the United States Championship. Pretty Deadly versus the Street Profits for the WWE Tag Team titles. We also had Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. Jimmy Uso versus The Miz. You had a tag team match of Kitana and Kaden versus Chelsea Green's new security service. Her service or something? Is Herba service? Yeah. A weird name, but it was catchy. Cody started the show. Almost every segment ran over because this crowd would not stop chanting. And it was cute. They were singing everyone's music, but they just would not shut up, and it was taken away from them a little bit. But you know what? I enjoyed that. The fan interaction with them. I get it, but every 2 seconds there's a new chant and they would stop. So the first segment that could have been a 10-minute segment, it lasted close to 28 minutes. It was getting to the point where I was like, tell the motherfuckers to shut up so we can get on with the show. It was cool that they were very highly interacted with everyone and they loved the show, but at the same time, it took away from the show from the wrestling standpoint. Yes, I'm going to bitch about it. Of course I'm going to bitch about it. They made the show way longer than it needed to be. So what do you guys want to talk about? Cody's music hits. He opens the show. It's him about to say something. Randy Orton's music hits. The crowd just kept singing his song and kept doing that whole thing. Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. And oh, Randy. Just it was getting on my nerves. Randy went down memory lane and talked about Cody as a person growing up through this business, leaving and doing what he had to do. And at some points, I do look up at you on some things. He goes, sometimes that, people get up to a certain point. He goes, and I'm up here. He goes, honestly, I think you're up here. So he's giving Cody a lot of attaboys. You know what I mean? But he said this. He goes, you're going to walk into WrestleMania as the champion. And you're going to walk out WrestleMania beating John Cena and retain the title. You're going to walk out as champion as well, I guess. But after that, all said and done, the dust settled. He goes, I'm going to come to you. I'm not going to kick you in the balls. I'm going to look you right in your eye and let you know I'm coming for number 15. Drew McIntyre's music hits. And he pretty told Randy, like, look, you're the Viper. You have a hit. He goes, but you haven't done anything to earn it. So it's not going to be you. It's going to be me. Randy says, cut the shit. Drew starts talking about the Temu Undertaker. talking about a bunch of other people. Basically, he went to go talk to Cody, like closer, and Cody kicked him in the stomach, dropped down, hit him in the throat. Randy Orton tried to do an RKO, and Drew got away from him and got out of the bin. That was the end of the segment. So the segment that lasted could have been 10 minutes, lasted 28 fucking minutes because of the crowd and the cadence of the wrestlers not getting to the fucking point. And here's my thing. I loved all three of these men. Cody cannot sell this pay-per-view, this PLE. He cannot sell this match. He cannot sell tickets. He cannot fill that building with his match against John Cena by himself. He can't. Cody is a way better as a chaser than a title holder. Don't get me wrong. I like the two Cena promos we got. Cody's was a little forced here and there. I'm not intrigued for this match yet. I'm intrigued to only one part, that Cena's going to break the record. That's the only part of the story that I'm like, yeah, and he turned heel. From Cody, I don't see anything from Cody. Cody's trying to act like all this big badass, all this other stuff. And let's be honest, Cena has not ripped into Cody like he normally could do. WWE is trying to protect Cody, not letting Cena eviscerate him on the mic. Why? We need that. Something else has to happen to bring in more people for this match. WrestleMania is usually sold out, like beyond dates. It's not sold out yet. They're still trying to sell tickets. Why? It's because of this. We need better storytelling, and they waited. They drug their feet on almost every feud. They did. If you defend that, I'm sorry, you're wrong. They have defended nothing. They've done nothing. They haven't defined anything. And maybe, hopefully, when they get back to America, we'll get more, right? I know they're trying to give the fans over there, their tour in the UK, something. But you know what? This story is lackluster right now. Next week, Cena will be there. Cody will be there. Thank God. Let's get some advancement to this story and get done with it, please. Next, we got the Street Profits versus the Yes Boys. Pretty deadly. Decent match. Very decent match. Street Profits won. I'm okay with this match. It was a decent match. It wasn't great by no means, but they wouldn't botch it. It was a decent match. Next we got the tag team of the women's tag team of Kaden and Katana versus the Secret Herbage for Chelsea Green, which is Piper Niven and Alba Fire. This match sucked. There was a lot of botches, and there was a lot of just, you could overhear what the girls were saying. They were talking too loud. I wasn't into it. It did nothing for the story. Nothing. Next, we had Braun Strowman versus LA Knight for the United States Championship. And LA has recustomized the belt. Now he brought back his strap that says LA across of it. Good for him. He's a champion. I think every champion should have some kind of little flair they can put on the belt that's theirs. I believe that. This was not a bad match. I'm not an LA Knight fan. And I'm damn sure not a Braun Strowman fan. To me, Braun Strowman's still green. He'll always be green. It's just, to me, I think he never knows how to slow down. He just takes it too fast, and he doesn't sell enough, and he doesn't do a lot of moves. He's just not, his repertoire's not full. He doesn't have a bag full of moves. He's got, like, they always say the 5 moves of doom, but that's not true. But yeah, LA Knight, he did his normal stick, but the match ended in a no contest because both men were attacked. Usually that means disqualification, not no contest, but Jacob Fatu fucked both of them up. He got Braun, he got LA. I was okay with this. I was really okay with this. Hang on one second. Sorry, guys. Pollen is killing me in the area. The pollen's out right now, and it's next we had Jimmy Uso interview in the back. and he says, I will bust Gunther's ass next week, and then Jay's gonna bust Gunther's ass at WrestleMania and become the champion. Jimmy starts walking down the hallway, and you have Mello don't Miz in the talking. And Miz said, you would never slap me like that. I wouldn't allow that. And then Jimmy goes to slap him. Miz draws back, flinched, and he's like, you know what? He goes, I'm gonna go talk to Nick Aldis. And goes, and so tonight, Jimmy Uso, The Miz. And the fans clapped. And I'm like, all right, this could be a good match. Then they cut to Solo and Tama yelling at Jacob. Not yelling, just like, hey, yo. So he stops. He goes, what are you doing? You didn't stick to the plan? And then Jacob goes, neither did you two. He goes, yeah, but we're trying to help. He goes, you were going off on your own. And he starts talking loud to Tama and Solo. And he pretty much told Tama to shut up. And then Solo goes, hey, you better watch you better lower your tone the way you talk to me and Tama. And that was the first time we saw that Solo was like, no, motherfucker. And Jacob was like, all right. He goes, well, let me tell you this. With your help or without you, I'm going there. I'm beating him for that title. I'm bringing the U.S. belt back to the family, with or without you. Ya mean? And walks away. They're setting up for the split. We know that's going to happen. We'll talk about that more on a later date. I don't want to take up any time. Next, we got a dark vignette of Naomi turning heel. She's turning dark, and we finally figured out what the caution means. It's not a tribute to Owen Hart. It's a tribute for her new saying. Proceed with caution. She pretty much said that she's coming after Jade and she's tired of being let down, and yeah. So I'm liking it so far. And Naomi has shown her range. In this promo, she did cry a little bit, saying that, Bianca, I was there for you for this. She goes, Jade walks in and takes all this and this. She goes, so yeah, I'm pissed. We're starting to see more and more character out of Naomi, and I love it. She's a great wrestler. We don't ever get to see her stories that much, so I'm glad that they're actually giving her a story to fight with. So next we had Mia Chen versus Charlotte. And Mia Chen came down the ring with B-Fab, and speak of the devil, Naomi attacks both of them. During this time, here runs Jade. Down to make the save. Naomi takes out of the ring. Jade picks up B-Fab to go walk in the back. Charlotte's music hits, and Jade stops. And then we get the two looking at each other. They're testing the waters, ladies and gentlemen, to see if the IWC, the WWE Universe, is interested in Jade versus Charlotte. And let me say, yes, we are. Fuck Transformer, Decepticon, Charlotte Flair, and let's see what Storm Jade Cargill has. Let's do it. Let's do it. Take my money. I want to see it. Then we got the Drew versus Randy match. It was a great match. It's kind of hard for Randy and Drew to have bad matches. They went around the whole thing. KO did come out, distracted Randy. Randy comes around, turns around, and is hit with a Claymore kick. Drew gets the 1, 2, 3. After the match, KO goes to attack Randy. Randy gets the upper hand on him, throws him down. He's about to punt kick him, and then Kevin Owens jumps the barricade and runs away. Yes, I'm waiting for this match. I'm down. Then we've got a vignette of Rey Fenix. It's him. He's using his name, Rey Fenix. He didn't get rebranded, and he is debuting next Friday. So I don't know if they're going to keep Penta and Rey against, from each other, because Penta's on Raw. I don't know what they're going to do, but congratulations, Rey Fenix, for joining the WWE. Let's just hope that you don't become a member of the LWO. And this is the one part that everybody wants to talk about. CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins contract signing. Roman Reigns' music hits and the place pops. Of course, justifiable. Roman Reigns is the tribal chief and deserves this altogether. Now, he gets in there, does his normal stick, acknowledging me, sits down, looks at the contract, signs it. He goes, I came here for 2 reasons. Number 1, to have everyone acknowledge me. Check. Second reason, 2, to sign this contract. Check. Looks at all. I guess my job's here done. Seth Rollins music hits. And yet again, the crowd is just singing his song. It's getting annoying by this point because they were loud all night. And Seth gets in, does his normal aggravating shtick. I love Seth Rollins, but Jesus, can we get rid of this Joker mentality? Can we get, a serious Seth Rollins back, please? And yeah, he pretty much said that we've been through it all. We came in this business together. We made this business. And Rollins said, no, I made it where this business is today. Me. I'm the tribal chief. I'm the one that's selling merchandise. I'm the one that's putting the shows on and selling out arenas. Me, not you. Seth pretty much said, yeah, but you fucked up. You allowed the one cancer, the one little thing to get away from you. And now I'm going to have to do your dirty work for you because you can't fix it. Seth does sign the contract. Says that Punk does not deserve to be in WrestleMania. Punk's music hits. Loud ovation. He grabs the mic, and to retort Roman's I came here for two things, Punk pulls out an old reference to a movie that starred Roddy Piper. The original quote was, I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Punk says, I'm here to chew bubblegum and sign the contract, and I'm out of bubblegum. Corny as fuck. Corny. That was so corny. So basically, CM Punk sits down. He's going through the contract. He's looking line by line, word by word, and Roman starts taunting him. He's like, what are you doing? Just sign the contract. And he's like, do you need a highlighter? He goes, you're taking too long. He goes, you know what, wise man? He goes, I know what you're looking for, Punk. Page 4, segment 5, or something like yeah. And he's still sitting there reading, and Punk looks at him like, okay, motherfucker, and he keeps reading. And finally Roman goes, wise man, go help him out. So Paul comes around, sits down on one knee, looks Punk in the face. He said, you're going to get what you've always wanted. You are going to close the show at WrestleMania. It took you this many years, and finally, you're going to be a WrestleMania main eventer. Punk started to tear up a little bit. Seth went nuts. No. He should not be a WrestleMania. He doesn't love it. He doesn't deserve it. All this stuff. As the crowd is chanting, you deserve it. Punk signs the contract. Gets down on one knee. Roman goes, it's in there. You're getting what you want. You should acknowledge your tribal chief. You should thank your tribal chief. And let's do this. Punk gets down on one knee and does everything. I appreciate you. Thank you for this match. I acknowledge you, my tribal chief, my head of the table, the wearer of the Ubafala. Went on a little spill, and then of course Reigns is like, really? He goes, but that's not the favor. And Roman goes like this, and then Paul's eyes like, oh shit. He goes, main eventing WrestleMania wasn't the favor. Boom, done. So, I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about that last part. The IWC, the fan base, the podcasters, the content creators, the fans of CM Punk. I am a mega fan of CM Punk. I am happy that this man is finally going to get his main event at WrestleMania. And the main event is the last show on the night to close the show. That's just the truth. But does he really deserve it? So let's see. Who's supposed to be the main event of night one? Oh, that's right. Jey Uso versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight title. The main event of night 2, Cody Rhodes versus Cena. And we damn sure know that they're not going to bust down Cody and Cena from main eventing the last spot on the show to down. We know that. They're not going to do that. The Rock's involved with that. They're not going to do that. So who gets the blunt of this? Jimmy Uso. No, I mean, not Jimmy. Jey Uso. His match is going to get shot down. He's not going to have a main event. So don't get me twisted. Roman deserves to have the main event at WrestleMania. Roman has done a lot in this business, and Roman is a great talent. Seth deserves to be the main event. But at what expense are we going to do this? So we're kicking Jey out of the main event. So does that mean that Seth, Punk, Roman are closing night 1? Or are they closing night 2 and they're moving the Cena Cody match? They're not going to do that. So that's where people are getting a little upset. I'm torn because I am a huge CM Punk fan. I want to see this man get his main event WrestleMania, so that way maybe he can retire happy. Do I want Punk to get a belt? It would be nice, but no. He doesn't need a belt. He's past the belt. It's like Roman. He doesn't need a belt. He's past the belt. Rock doesn't need a belt. He's past the belt. Cena needs the belt. That's about it. So, shout off in the comments, guys. What do you guys think? Is this the right move? Is this going to piss off the fans? What? Jey Uso loses his main event spot because CM Punk wants his main event spot? I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do here. We've got 20-something days till WrestleMania, but WWE better get on the shit and put a fire underneath their ass and start telling these stories. Cody can't sell tickets for WrestleMania. Cena can. And Cena hasn't tore his ass up yet. Waiting on it. Let's do this, guys. This needs to happen. But like I said, thank you guys for coming out, showing the love to the channel, the likes, subscribes, the comments. I love you guys. I appreciate you. You humble me. Don't forget on Thursday, 7:30-ish, right here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitch, the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We had a show last night. Shit was funny. We had some fun. So don't forget to go check that out. And as always, guys, be good people, and we'll see you soon. Peace.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know